Hello, everybody. Welcome. We're here for the Duel Links Meta Weekly number 317. Tier 0 KC Cup Cometh. Hello, everyone. Welcome. IK Fire. Hi. Good to see you guys here early. Do I think the meta will change? Can you be more specific, IK Fire? Will the meta change how? In what context? Under what circumstances? Is this Meta Weekly no side because of the KC Cup? Correct. Whenever the KC Cup comes around, we go to no side. The idea is to just get a feel for what decks people are going to play. We are also doing single elimination again this week. It is not intended to be a permanent change. It's just convenient for me. So, as I am the one who runs these events, it is easier for me to do so last week and this week as single elimination. We will likely return to... We will probably have one more week of single elimination next week because of post-KC Cup, but then we should return to Swiss after that. Hello, Crocky. Welcome. Beaver Warrior Turbo will become the new tier 1 post-ban list. The thing is, Wandering, with skills, anything is possible. You joke, but they could make the most busted skill in the history of the game ever and have it revolve around Beaver Warrior. Come on, guys, stop playing Shiranui during KC Cup. Don't let it die. I don't think they're gonna kill Shira. Shiranui is perfectly fine. Anyone who whines about Shira, like, okay, let's be real for a moment. What is it about Shiranui that people don't like, specifically? Because, like, most of what they don't like, the no damage, so the trap, I have the easiest solution. You make the skill only be able to search monsters. Done. Now the trap is just a sacky one of. Now, to be fair, I will say I would be a little disappointed because I actually think one of the neat things about the deck is being able to search for the ghost meets girl. So a better solution if people don't like the trap, but we also like the traps in the game, let's not do something weird, is make it so that you can either search a monster or ghost meets girl. I would prefer to keep that option open because I do think the deck is neat when you do have the combo extension possible of ghost meets girl. Like when I was playing it during my ladder climb so far, like I loved being able to have access to that, especially on demand, because especially going second, it oftentimes allows you to have a chance, you know, going second. Being able to do something like discard a Spirit Master, summon a Samurai is really incredibly useful. And I would not personally call something like that broken or overpowered. But who knows? We'll see. We kind of don't know what the heck Konami is going to do. We don't even know how Shiranui is going to perform. Now, obviously, anybody putting money on it would probably say Shiranui is going to be either the best or the second best performing deck. I mean, it could be Tachyon, but like, who knows? Ban everything so Luna Lights can be top tier? No! Absolute cringe take. Hello, Serena, by the way. I watched your... what video was it, actually? I think you did a ban list prediction? Is it a ban list prediction or like cards you wanted to see come? It was one of them. X Serena. Well, that's not going to help me find it at all. I'd have to go search my history. Free Beatrice? What about her? Like, she is free. You mean like ban her, then get rid of her? Like, what are we talking about? Where was it? Where was it? I know I watched it. Oh, wait, no. Was it just a metagame breakdown? You talking about, yeah, no, okay. You talked about the metagame. Never mind, I take back what I said. I watched somebody else's, I watched, Scyther's ban list prediction. That one was, yo, I love my boy Scyther, but, oh boy. That was an unhinged take, my dude. I'm gonna go ahead and grab the link just so you guys can go watch it. Scyther does not like Shiranui. My dude recommended like 5 limit 3s for the deck or something. Holy Jesus, dude, chill. Calm down, my dude. Scyther Kate. Why can I not? My history is just like not. There we go. Found it. Okay. There it is. Ban list predictions. My dude with the absolute unhinged takes. Definitely recommend you go check that out. This card, I think he ended up recommending more hits to Shiranui than to Tachyon, which blew my mind. Dog, what are you doing? Just nerf the skill. I mean, honestly, first of all, just delete migration. Just delete it. Give gem compensation to everyone. Sorry, we had to remove this card from the game. Hello, Puzzling Valk. How are you doing, my friend? Does Tachyon actually need limits or just a skill nerf? You don't need to like hard hit the deck. It's a skill issue, honestly. Got Max with Blue Eyes. You know, the more I look at Successor Stole and the new Blue Eyes stuff, it actually looks like it would be a really like unga bunga fun deck to play. Like, legitimately, if you didn't have to worry about like, you know, transmigration and the like. Blue Ice is getting first place this KC Cup. I look for. I honestly, if that happened, that would be incredible. All right, chat, right here, right now. Throw out your wild pick. What unexpected deck wins KC Cup? I want to hear it, chat. Give me your unhinged takes. That actually has a chance of happening. Somehow Salads again. Great answer. Buster Blader. Great answer. Sue Ship. Great answer. Burning Abyss with the Gnome Trap. Great answer. Armed Dragons. Get out of here. Bad answer. Blue Eyes Exodia, get out of here. Bad answer. PK Fire, bad answer. Get out of here. Eli, please ban everyone that I say has a bad answer. Thank you. Rocket, good answer. Clock Dragon with Crosswipe and Dotscaper. Cringe answer. Tachyon FTK. That's, well, okay. That would technically be unexpected. I will give you that. Merces, thank you for the watch streak, as well as Serena. Good to see you guys. Alrighty, we're coming up on the start of the tournament. I'm going to go ahead and get the adges out of the way when we return. The Meta Weekly shall commence. Be right back. All right, now that Dr. Dinosaurio is gone, holy crap, that guy is cringe. Holy Jesus. Imagine recommending gimmick puppets. Good God. Damn, people came out of nowhere at the last second. Very happy to see this. Good turnout today. We're not still live, IK Fire. Don't worry. None of the cringe lords like Dr. Dinosaurio can hear us. We're good to go, buddy. Alrighty, we have reached the start of the tournament. I shall commence by clicking the button. Start the bracket. Oh, I'm doing fine, Yami Kisara. I assume you're talking about in reference to yesterday. That was a little, I don't know. For anyone who knows me, I don't handle that sort of stuff well. And I probably should. Hello, Metal. Get out of here. I mean, how did your testing go? Hopefully it went well. Hopefully we only failed one of 4 again. What happened? Oh, just turnout for the Rush Duel tournament was pretty low. And it made me it made me a little sad. So for those of you that don't know, when it comes to tournaments, very much like not a perfectionist isn't the right way to call it. I want to make sure a tournament is a good experience for everyone. Oh, by the way, oh my God, Easy actually had to do the top 8. He actually had to do the top 8. For those of you that don't know, when I told him, dog, you actually have to do a top 8, his response was, and I quote, "I hate you. I need to make a new template now. I hate you." And then all the mods in the chat were just exclaiming, "We got it. We finally got it. It's real. The top 8. We actually got that." Oh, it was worth it. Anyways, I believe we have approximately 53 people in today's tournament. Very nice. We are doing a single elimination. So let us get into it. This is single elim, no side deck. You get one chance. Come at the king. You better hope that you get it right. Hello, welcome. Welcome, welcome, my friend. Man, that guy so rude. Mod that guy. He is both my artist and a mod. So do not worry. What do we want to what are we going to start with here? 98 Wolf, thank you so much for the follow. Appreciate you. Tachyon Mirror, you got it. I know how much you're looking forward to that. Can I just say, by the way, I know this is like such a non-issue. As somebody who hosts tournaments and watches them, because we have the Bond of Duelists, the KC Cup, ranked duels for both speed and rush, now I have to scroll to go to the duel room. Konami, what are you? This is super duper first world Yes, I acknowledge it is 100% first world problems. Like most people probably don't even go to the duel room, but it is where I spend most of my time. Alrighty, we've got Joe Kingley versus Puzzling Valk. Not sure I understand the reference there, Erickson, but too late. Should have asked for help. Did I miss something about this combo? Normals, did we click? It's not even an issue of clicking no. What did... very confused. This is a particularly bad misplay if we... Dragon Spirit of White forces out the Forbidden Droplet, hitting it here. Kind of irrelevant. We are going to dump a Blue Eyes White Dragon too. Top 64, yes, this is single elimination. Valor delay? I mean, wouldn't we have... If we had Valor, why wouldn't we have just Valored the live Twin Leela? Successor Soul! Tributing our Dragon Spirit of White. Electing to send the live Twin Leela here. Bring forth the Blue Eyes White Dragon. Setting 1, setting 2, setting 3. Oh no, Blue Eyes has become a back row deck. Not like this. We're gonna attack in on the Kiss a Kill. Ooh, we got the IDP. Okay, this is rough. We're gonna remove 2 Blue Eyes. In a single fell swoop. There's a battling boxer out there. Giga Chad based. Elected to not send the Kiss a Kill, so... Ooh, well, I guess it wouldn't have mattered. Top decking into a Leela. I will take a quick look. Thank you, Metal. Kiss a Kill, going for a card draw here. Legend of the Heroes. Gain our life points, going in for a direct attack. Does not set up for the pop on the next turn, so we must have summoned something that will allow us to do so. Drawing another card here. Going for the Successor Soul once again. Say goodbye, DD Crow. We're going to bring out the Blackluster Soldier here. By doing so, we are immune to another IDP. Kiss a Kill, going for a card draw. We can activate our skill again here. Or is it only normal summon? Attack in, taking out the Kiss a Kill, getting in for 1900 damage. We are going to be able to revive, get another card draw, generating a ton of advantage here. Normal summoning a Kiss a Kill. This is going to allow us to set up a Nightmare Unicorn play. We will go for a Book of Moon. Well, we are going to insta-scoop. We know what's coming then. Our other back row must be dead. Likely an ultimate fusion that we cannot use. Game one.
Duel.
Blue Eyes gonna be able to start things off this time. We're gonna go for a Melody of Awakening Dragon, sending a Dragon Spirit of White to the graveyard to search for a copy of Blue Eyes White Dragon, as well as alternative. Bring forth the alternative. Bring forth the Blue Eyes. Activating Battle Chronicle to grab a copy of Ultimate Fusion, sending the Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon to the graveyard as well. We're going to be able to set 1, 2, and pass the turn. Normal summons Leela. Leela effect. We're going to be able to search for a copy of Kiss a Kill to get our plays going. Brings forth the Kiss a Kill. Thank you very much, Metal. I appreciate your hard work as always. Activating Ultimate Fusion here. We are going to go for a copy of Twin Burst Dragon. Popping 2. As we used 2 Blue Eyes on the field. We're going to begin setting 1, 2. Do we have a third? We do not. We will pass. Now, we did see IDP earlier. That is still a threat we need to be aware of. Damn, Metal, that's crazy. You are fired. Going for attack number 1, attack 2. Will connect. What was our back row? This should surprise nobody. In today's tournament, we've got 19 Tachyon, 11 Shiranui. That is 2 decks taking up the bulk of the entrance, with Blue Eyes, Live Twin, Rocket, Galaxy Eyes, and Shadal as the other decks at more than a single copy each. And then Battle and Boxer, DDD, Gimmick Puppet, Infinitrack, Mayakashi, Red Eyes, Sue Ship, and Speedroid finishing things out. We do not pogfish for Gimmick Puppets in this chat, Russosaur. Thank you. All right. In the pivotal game number 3, Erickson will be going first here. We are forced to use Live Twin Home to get into our plays, but we're going to be able to recover one of those lost cards. Set 1, set 2, set 3. We are simply a better gamer. Live Twin wins only count half. Even if they win, we have to go to game 4. All right, if you guys want that as a new rule. 19 Tachyon with no, I mean, the no side deck isn't necessarily going to change that much. It just means that you can't, like, you have to main deck counters, which is fine. Forbidden Droplet once again. We saw, for example, in our no side deck version of the Grand Prix, it didn't really change too much, although maybe it was a little bit better for Shiranui, since the Tachyon players had to make a choice if they wanted to main deck Crows. Counters of Tachyon is useless against Shira, so we have a great problem. I mean, the problem is that you can't tech for both of them, so you sort of have a beat one, lose to the other situation. I suppose that's true. Leela, get poppin'. Main IDP is Tachyon and Screw Crow. I mean, activating Ultimate Fusion here. Weren't we negated? Oh, we just want to get it off the field. We're really going for the ultimate dragon cheese play here. Ain't no way. Ain't no way, dog, this goes through. We're just YOLOing it. We pop the Kiss a Kill, giving him a free draw here. It only pops face up, yeah. As the only card on the field, we are going to be able to attack up to potentially 3 times. IDP. Do we have a Lance? Well. Unfortunately, for Blue Eyes here, the Live Twins turn 1 is able to fend off its assault. Gonna go for another draw. We live or die by this generated advantage. And with a normal summon, we can put 4,000 damage on the board. Bring back the Kiss a Kill, or sorry, Leela. And then we go in for lethal. Attack 1, attack 2, attack 3. And Blue Eyes will fall. Unfortunate. You made the mistake of playing a bad deck, Valk. What can I say? I mean, good try, buddy. Duel Room is invalid. Unfortunate. Let us watch the man, the myth, the legend himself, Luke Tyler, playing in our tournament once again. Good to see you again, buddy. Oh, hey. Hello, CM Schofield. I didn't notice you there. Ah, the Shiranui mirror match. Expect to face this often if you play Shira. Is the Battling Boy in? No, I went to watch it. Unfortunately, not only did he lose, but the room is gone. Unfortunate. We still got some spicy matches to watch, though. Hello, Icy Gamer! Or should I call you... Actually, Icy? Did you know, Icy, I actually feel incredibly bad about this. I just now discovered... Oh, wait, hold on. We did, in fact, not go for the use of the skill. Excellent play here. Let us ignore anything that Luke Tyler is saying. and try and understand the mind of a man that would not use our skill here. Why would he do this? Interesting. But yes, Icy, I just now discovered your YouTube channel. I don't know how or why. I was just like randomly, I was like, I wonder if there's any like ban list hot takes out there yet. And somehow I came across your channel. Dueling unlocked. All right, we're gonna revive the Squire Saga, activating MST to take out the Samsara before it can resolve. Solitaire effect, and then just go in for lethal. I was like, I know that voice. I know that buttery smooth voice. Game 2. But yeah, also, you know, maybe kind of a random shout out here, but I do recommend you guys go give Icy's YouTube channel a sub. He's very close to his next milestone. It would be cool if you guys would help push him over. All right, so Luke has gone twice here, both times. Using our opponent's Spectral Sword to get into a Vampire Sucker, bring back the Spectral Sword, going into the Skill Saga, searching for our trap here. And we once again, are we not using the skill on purpose? Or were both times actually... Or is this the same game? Did I click on the same game? Okay. My bad, I'm sorry. I apparently clicked on the top one both times. Went 17-0 with Trick Stars to max. Okay. Okay. But how many good decks did you play against, or were they all potatoes? All righty, once again, we are going first here. Doom Kaiser, yoink our opponent's Spectral Sword. We're gonna go for the Vampire Sucker. Vampire Sucker revive. Get a draw. Go Zuki. Interesting. We're gonna go for the Samurai Saga here. Gozuki effect. Banish and summon. Wire draw discard. Sending a Mizuki. Gonna go for a Yuki Onna here using our skill. Get dumping. Into a Vampire Sucker once again. Set one and pass. Start off with Shiranui. Ghost Meets Girl, a Shiranui story. To go into a copy of Vampire Sucker. Vampire Sucker effect. Did we really just revive our... Oh, because we wanted to... Okay, I see. We were forcing out the pop now. Got it. Squire... into Spectral Shade. We're going to be able to make a copy of Squire Saga. Samsara effect. Before it can go through, we're going to be able to revive here. We do have Mizuki. Mizuki bring back. Mizuki bring back again. Going for a Samurai Saga. We are going to protect. Double back row here, though. Mind control, get yoinking. We're going to Samsara to attempt to avoid, but we do have the MST. MST twice in 30 cards, bro. feels nice. We're going to go for the Nightmare Phoenix, force out that last back row. Gozuki, dump Spirit Master. So we're playing the thick build and going with Gozuki. Interesting. So reduce the consistency of the deck by running 30, but increase the ability to make potential extension plays with Gozuki. That's just like... There's so many more normal summons that you're now competing with, though. Interesting. I watched it because it was Luke Weiser's. He's a very good player, and I like watching him. You do have to be willing to mix the memes with actual gameplay from good players. And not to disparage anyone else, of course. Who are we going to watch next? What sort of spice do we have open to us here? Okay, let's go ahead and push these games through. Oh my Jesus, I see you. Stop! Hello, my friend. Yami Kisara forever dodged. At this rate, it would almost like ruin the mystique if Kisara was to get one. Dran'll be Grimjow, Arceus, Narutin, John Stranger, Negan, Korim, Gale Fang, Axe Mango, Young Summer. All the recipients of ICU's kind generosity. Thank you so much, my friend. Alrighty. We are watching CM Schofield versus CM Schofield. Who is the real one? A very good question. I have no clue. How can we figure this one out? Dragon Spirit of White. We do have the Barrage Blast activating here to pop. Awakening of the Melody. Blue Eyes Alternative Dragon. Also searching for a copy of Successor Soul. We're going to be able to bring out a Blue Eyes Alternative Dragon. Successor Soul effect. To bring out a Blue Eyes White Dragon. Leaving our opponent with a single Dreary Doll. Our monsters are now level 7. Gonna be kind of hard to make level 8 plays. Offerings to the Doomed. Book of Moon to dodge. Dreary Doll effect. Gear Changer to modulate levels. Going into the Giant Grinder. We are able to take out the Blue Eyes. Getting in for 3k damage. TTH, bring out another Blue Eyes White Dragon and we will get the concession scoop. Oh my goodness. Hey man, to this day, TTH still stealing games. MasterCards and Aaron, you need to check in. MasterCards, Aaron, and check in. Alrighty. We have the trade in here. Unfortunately, not able to do anything with this Summon Breaker effect. We're going to pop one of the back rows. Hitting the Successor Soul does nothing. Summon Breaker, Giga Chad. Book of Moon to flip face down. We're going to Gear Changer here. Book of Moon number 2. We will go in for 1,000. Another 15. Pass back to you. We are main decking Summon Breaker. Interesting. A fantastic rip. We're going to be able to go for Melody of Awakening Dragon here. Any deck that doesn't run traps or runs one that they can banish like gnomes is worth playing TTH. It can still be a blowout card. Double Offerings to the Doomed. Hold. Well, that's just unfortunate. Ding Girsu, get sending. Hello, by the way, draft. DM Schofield defeating himself in game number 2. Oh my Jesus. Is this... Yo, is this... Okay. I thought people were joking earlier. Dog. All right. They weren't joking, by the way. Joshua, in fact, actually got to stage 2. Let's go. Well, okay, so that color is either, I think that's on the, I think that's on the Master Duel Discord, isn't it? Because I think that's the pro player role. Wait, no. Let me look at that again. No, that's the... Well, so it's the color that's kind of throwing me, because that's like King of Games color, or it could just be the color. Oh, it's his Discord. Did he show what he got with? I need to know. What did he get? Did he play Tachyon, or was it Salad? Because I know he was playing Salad during the Challenger Cup. Well, because see, if it's Tachyon, that's fascinating, because that means that he actually went through the effort of farming. Yo! I knew I liked him for a reason. Alrighty, okay. So we're gonna go ahead and pop the Blue Eyes Alternative Dragon with our offerings to the Doomed. It could be Shira. That's also true. Regardless, whatever it is, I don't care what it is. It could be the most cringe deck ever. It's a delight to see it. I mean, if it's Shiranui is also a perfectly fine deck. Let's be real. If you go into if you did it with Shiranui and you go into stage 2 with Shiranui, you're fine. Activating Ultimate Fusion here. 1, 2, 3. Neo. Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon to the field. Get poppin'. One back row here. One back row to protect us. From where do you have the picture? So it's apparently from his Discord, but it was posted in our Discord by I don't actually know how to pronounce this name. Is it Wessie? Zessie? I'm gonna go with Wessie. Posted by Wessie in the Duel Links channel of our Discord of the Weiss. Okay, Weiss it is. I am so incredibly happy to see that. That just brings a big goofy smile to my face. King Girsu effect. Successor Soul, get sending. Sending the blue eyes that was just summoned. Hello, Vanilla. Welcome, welcome. Don't know how long you've been here, but I say we, but me specifically, was just gushing over noted TCG player, Master Duel player, and now apparently also Duel Links champion in the making, Joshua Schmidt, completing stage 1 of the KC Cup today. Apparently the Duel Links Challenger Cup to him. We're gonna go in for 1,500, 2 cards. Oh, this is a worst thing that it could be. Ballista Squad, get poppin'. We won't be able to tag out now, though. There is that. No tag out. Oh my Jesus, no! The hidden effect of Neo Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon. If it is in your graveyard, you can banish it to negate something that targets a Blue Eyes monster you control. Ultimate Fusion. And with this, Dr. Dinosauria will fall. Once again, proving that gimmick puppets are indeed giga cringe. All right, let us find another match. The legends were true after all. Only CM Schofield can defeat CM Schofield. My greatest enemy, myself. Are you ready for anime?
Duel.
We're gonna start off by revealing a Galaxy or Photon card and randomly just go +2.
Photon monster, I can special summon this.
The skill that is somehow so good
Galaxy Brain.
that it can give you a +2, but is so bad
Same as the monster
because it has no payoff.
Let's go, Galaxy Knight. I will tribute summon my knight.
Hey, no spoilers.
Activates.
We do not talk about the moon.
Say hello to Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon.
Nah, you're cringe. The hell you talking about? Please, Nah, tell me about how you understand the Japanese language.
Link summon my monster.
Let me guess, first year of college you took Japanese because you wanted to finally be able to understand all of your anime.
I activate my monster's effect.
The soy. If Konami nerfs Tak and Shira, I can see Galaxy Eyes be the next top tier, as it can make disgusting. No! Even when it pops off, it doesn't make, because they don't have their boss monsters. Like, what do you end up with? You end up with like a pop and maybe a negate.
Monster to face down defense position.
I forget that he has Book of Moon voice lines.
Up here, Schwarzschild Limit Dragon. That won't work. I activate my monster's effect.
Get poppin'.
Parsec the Interstellar Dragon. I rule over every dragon.
Well,
I activate Nebula Dragon's effect from my hand.
he made the mistake of not being able to counter every single one of his moves.
Soar! Parsec the Interstellar Dragon. I'll play this. Xyz Summon.
We're gonna go for the Cypher Dragon here.
Monster's effect. Battle. Destroy them. Attack.
1,000 damage off of the stolen Galaxy Brave. And as the only monster that can attack directly, Cypher Dragon is enough to go for lethal.
If we ever meet,
I am doing well. Thank you for asking.
tell me.
Work was a little annoying. I had to end up staying a little bit later than I would have wished, which meant that I had to rush home and get ready for all of this on much shorter notice than I would prefer, but it is what it is. This is the Meta Weekly. It is every single week, regardless. Don't, no. Hey, no. No, stop. No. No rush duel jokes. Stop.
You may possess a galaxy eyes, but can you control it? Mizar, your time ends now. Duel! Time to hunt.
I do want a moon dual field, though. Like Decade would say, Photon Lord is coming. Just give it back to us. Just put it in a skill again. Please. You're telling me that Photon Lord is a bridge too far, yet you give us Felgrand and Tachyon Transmigration. Ah, yes. Felgrand to Backrow Pass. Felgrand on itself to negate the mind control. Book of Moon. Get yoinkin'. Well, I am of the opinion that we are reaching the point where Coach King is probably limit worthy. Maybe it's a hot take, but being able to just draw 3 cards, bit of an issue. We're gonna go ahead and also. Oh, wait, hold. We actually can't make a play? Triple back row, though. It's like when Konami says some stuff like, you can only special summon TG this turn, and then Tearlament can summon literally everything. I summon Kit Kellos, I summon you, I summon your extended family, I summon a 1907, you know, Durango. Doesn't matter. Summon it all. Giving our opponent a face-down Galaxy Brave. How kind of them. Put John Trainer to 3. That would do nothing. This might be a controversial hot take. I dislike monsters that draw cards blindly or summon other monsters without big restrictions. Two ship is not necessarily a problem. Why do I dislike those things? Well, and this was actually a topic of conversation on... So Joshua and Farfa have their little podcast that they're doing. And I want to say maybe it was on the second one. But they were talking about monster decks or monster cards that access the extra deck, that access the deck again, or the graveyard are a bit of a problem. And so, for example, the entire Cyber's archetype is a big issue with this, where you'll have summon a monster, link into a link 1, monster revives itself, go link 2 revives link 1, go link 3 revives link 2, go link 4/5, and you're like, you just made a level 5 or a link 5 off of one card. So what were the effects of all those monsters that you just played? Special summon a monster. Do they serve any other purpose? No, they just summon a monster. That's it. Cringe. Alrighty, unfortunately, Galaxy Eyes never able to really get off the ground here. We're just gonna put enough damage to, well, I mean, we already had lethal, but... Ah, we're styling on our opponent. I understand. Rank up Xyz's evolution. Get farming. Well, like, so, you know, that you can say, I can say something like that, and then, you know, a fair conversation point is going to be something like, oh, Shiranui Squire, which summons a tuner from the deck. So it's a 1 card to like synchro. For some reason, that doesn't bother me, because typically a play like that ends there. Like they smartly put a restriction on the tuners to sort of not let you super extend. Shiranui Squire is not going to end with you, you know, going into a Link 5. And yes, also, technically it does lock you to zombies. So, like, there are ways that you can do that to keep it fair. You know, for example, as Vanilla mentioned, you know, one of the decks that I'm playing in Master Duel right now, because it is a deck that I'm fond of in general, not even for like good reasons, but just because of like the inner fanboy in me, TG. Half the TG stuff locks you into TG. And you're like, dog, TG isn't even that good. Why are you locking me? Why you lock me? I mean, to be fair, they do give some of the newer stuff does have good effects. Like, obviously, Overdragner is a hell of a card, but it's like, okay, I can soul charge for 5, and what do I do with it? Not much. And that's fine. That's fine. I personally don't mind stuff like that. You know, that's a good balancing factor to the deck. Let's find another match. Oh, yawn. One thing that Konami doesn't do enough of that I do think they should be more willing to do is go back and errata or ban and then re-release new versions that are the errata versions of cards. Oh. Okay. Ban traps. Okay, IK Fire. Somebody ban IK Fire, please. Ban traps. Absolutely cringe.
Let's duel.
What do you mean unable to time out user? Get out of here. Alrighty, we got Som at the bottom. We got Master Cards at the top. This is going to be Infinitrack versus Speedroid. Hot take, free Infernity? Hell no. Click the turbo button. Nope, you're watching the entire thing. Damn, Boda got hacked. I will not join your porn Discord, hacked Boda. That's why you don't click on free Nitro. True. Like, okay. Here's a hot take to the hot take. You can free Infernity, but only if they give you a skill that requires you to play a certain number of Infernity monsters, like a slightly larger amount. But the skill lets you set Infernity monster as spell traps. However, you lose the game if they're ever destroyed or banished, like instantly. If you make a skill that lets me cheat, excuse me, that lets me make the mistake of accidentally setting the card in the incorrect zone, just like maybe it happened in the past, that would be cool. Let me recreate that moment. I thought it was my spell trap, dude. My bad. For legal purposes, I do not have a Kasi ID, nor would I ever do anything of the sort. Going for the clear wing acceleration here into the high Speedroid. Okay. We are able to beat over the Liba here. But all we have now is a Clear Wing Synchro Dragon setting to back row and IDP. We will be walled off by the Kite Drake, and it's going to be all Jover from here. And we're going to be able to clean up from here. Hello, RPG Prince. Good to see you. I know that they would never do something like that because A, they don't want to highlight something where maybe people did something that they shouldn't have in the past. In Konami's eyes, that kind of thing never happened. Never happened ever. It was just a duelist surrendering because you MST'd their back row. That's it. They just said, you know what? I'm not going to win this game. Let's just go next. I'm trying to save on time. Could you hunt for mind control? I don't think so. It's not really needed. Whew. Hello, Psycho. Triple back row. But the Infinitrack player is finally going to be able to start making their plays here. We're going to go for the Brutal Dozer here. Brutal Dozer effect, bring out the Tunneler. Going into our rank 5, we got a Book of Moon to interrupt this play. We're going to set another back row and pass the turn. MST get poppin', hitting the Book of Moon here. That is 2 books dealt with. Hot take, alt art monsters should have come with alt summoning animations. Those that apply to. Well, first of all, I don't think any of them... Okay. I don't think there's enough of them to really matter. It would be what? Black Rose Dragon, Clear Wing Synchro Dragon, and that's it? Oh, Holly Angel. Right. I mean, I'll be real. I'd rather not waste, you know, whatever animation time that they're going to put on cards. I would not want them to waste them on stuff like that. Keep in mind that we only get so much animation because they focus all their they focus on less cards overall, but making it like a bigger splash, right? It's not just the wiggle. You get a full cutscene. So you have to be... I think the only thing I would prefer is that maybe don't do them for characters that have awful boss monsters. Like, did Bones really need one for friggin' Pumpkin or whatever? I mean, I guess it technically didn't matter, but like, really? What are we trying to book here? Why were we booking ourselves? I'm confused. Oh, right. It was negated. So we activated to negate. Wanted to put ourselves face down, so we... But why not just... Yeah. I was distracted. I wasn't paying attention for a moment. Psycho, thank you so much for the Prime sub, my friend. I appreciate you greatly. That is very kind of you. And I apologize if I'm butchering your name. Doesn't Scud have an animation? I don't think he does, because I don't think he actually summoned anything. He isn't actually a duelist. Have we seen more counters arise for Tachyon in the meta? No. It's just that people are learning to play against it a little bit more. Well, it's very kind of you to say. It means a lot to me that people enjoy what we do here. How is Scud a character but not Sherry? Well, keep in mind that when Dark Side of Dimensions came out, they had to make some decisions about like what characters do we're basing a whole world off of a movie. Now, the obvious answer would have been, I don't know, do like Duke, Devlin, or you hate what we do in here? Understandable. But, yeah, they just, I don't know. I think most people would agree it was kind of a silly choice. Oh, yeah, shoddy. Well, I mean, not that wasn't with the person who was with him, but, like, you could have done shoddy. But, they didn't add a Tem. I don't think they should necessarily. Not Shorty, like Shoddy, I think his name is. The one who gave he's the one who gave Yugi the Millennium Puzzle originally, right? The whole point of Duel Links is reaching DSOD Atem at the end. I mean, old Book of Moon, we're gonna negate. We're gonna be able to make our plays now uninterrupted. Rebecca is a fair choice, though. But Rebecca falls in that same camp of like weird characters that would be awesome to have just because they're weird. What does Rebecca play? Well, she's played a couple different decks, but I think at one point she played like a Cannon Soldier Burn deck. Like, unironically, she played like meta decks, or not meta, but like ones that made sense. She plays Tier Laments. Like, could you imagine? They just randomly release Rebecca and she's just got like Skyren, Merly, like one copy of each one as a level up reward. Everyone loses their collective minds. She has Millennium Shield. So what? Release that new release of the new Exodia archetype with like the Millennium stuff and give it to her just randomly. She plays Luster Dragons, but I'm pretty sure she played at like two or three different decks, right? Because I would have sworn that one of her decks was like she used like Cannon Soldier to burn and stuff like that. She's from the original anime. She's a filler arc character. Okay, do we have Lance? We are gonna boost. Okay, so we're gonna pop here. Do we have Lance? Do we have MST and Lance? Oh my god, we've got MST and Lance. Get reducing, get boosting. Second attack. And lethal MasterCards with the comeback of a goddamn century. We'll take game number 2. What do I think about a Yu-Gi-Oh! Season 0 world? Hell no! What would that even be? If you were to ask me, like, seriously, right now, like, what world would you like to see? My answer would be something like OCG Structures. The one based on the manga where it's, like, just dudes that go to, like, a card shop and play, like, actual Yu-Gi-Oh! I forget the character's name, but he's like the Weevil style character, and he plays like Eldritch Stun and stuff. I want that guy. Let me see. OCG Structures manga. Eldritch. This is what I'm talking about right here. Covering the action for just a second. Look at that scumbag Eldritch player activating Max C. What an absolute cringe lord. I want to play as him. They're not from any arc, Patitas. It's from a manga series in Japan. It's like the OCG. It's like I don't quote me, but everyone refers to it as, at least here in the West, as OCG Structures. There is a Sky Strikers manga, but the one that I'm referring to is, basically it's like Yu-Gi-Oh anime about people who just play Yu-Gi-Oh. Not like in a Yu-Gi-Oh world. It's like a real world. It's like, it ain't anything weird with like, you know, it's just people who play Yu-Gi-Oh. So you'll have an arc that's like We're going to the regional. Oh my God, round 1, I'm playing against a cringe rogue deck player. To be continued next, next issue. Go Rush is our next new world. Stop coping. I mean, I don't know about that one, dude. Maybe. One person played Magic Key and that was cool as hell. Here's the thing. I haven't even read like all of the manga. I've read just a little bit of it, but it's like, it's legitimately cool as hell. From what I've read, it's actually really, really cool. I like it a lot. MST, get poppin'. Hello, JG. We're doing well. Wait, hold. We don't have a play. We Brent. Dog, no. So I need the update status report, JG. Does the new Flame Wingman, 1, are you playing it? And 2, does it meaningfully make the deck better? Or is it just like a different way to do it? We go to battle. Book of Moon to give us another turn. Get flippin'. All right. Surely against double back row, we can make a play. Surely. All we need is a terror top. Searching for a copy of Takatomborg. There's still a chance. Thinking long and hard about that summon. Book of Moon, show us Lance. The other back row's dead. Show us Lance. No! We have the ability to force out that back row, no matter what it is. Was a Speedroid skill nerfed? I mean, it was nerfed and then buffed back up to being almost unnerfed. Is that like 80% of its original power? Speedroid in general has just been sort of power crept. It's still a good deck and you can win with it. It just it lacks the card draw that a lot of other decks have right now, which is the main issue. Like before it got to abuse very reliably, rather I should say, abuse the Fuki Midochi Piper for the card draws. It has a much harder time doing that now. It still can, but it's less reliable. And the reason the deck was truly good, it was because of its ability to almost like every single duel pull that off for the extra card advantage. Can you explain full power Speedroid? There is a tuner by the name of Fuki Midoshi Piper. It's a level 4 tuner that you typically will summon off of Takatomborg. And its main benefit is that you look at the top X cards of your deck equal to the number of wind monsters on the field except itself, and add one of them to your hand. And then typically they would be able to resolve that a couple times, like say 2, maybe even 3 times per duel. And it gave them critical card advantage that they needed to be able to keep it top tier. Unfortunately, in the modern version, or in the post Speedroid world, a lot of the decks being played just generate a bit more resources and sort of outgrind it. So Speedroid has kind of become not a true build-a-board, but like you typically set up like a negate, maybe 2 with a the clear wing negate, and then maybe 1 or 2 back row. Usually one, like if it's turn 1, it's usually like 1 back row instead of 2. And so while it is still potentially devastating against some decks, against a lot of other decks, it's fairly easy to play through. But TLDR, it needs more resources and lost those resources. We're about to get Adges, so I'm gonna get them out of the way really quick. Thank you, keep it simple. Click them all. Alrighty, let us find ourselves another match. Shelmy and Yami, you need to check in. We're gonna wait just a moment for an interesting match to go live. Ooh. The Season 9 Overwatch patch notes are out. I do need to look at those. I heckin' love that they've definitely updated the patch notes. I was logged out. Excellent. Can you just show me? Alia, thank you so much for the resub, my friend. I appreciate you. New season stream? I mean, maybe if it's actually good. Okay, why is it only on a YouTube video and I can't find it anywhere else? Okay, Polygon has it. Let's take a quick look. A skill rank, placement matches, that's whatever. Competitive updates, we know about that. Skill modifiers, blah, blah, blah. Okay, the only thing we care about is what they do to the characters. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, here we go. All ultimate ability costs increased by 10%. Okay. Quick melee damage increased from 30 to 40. Irrelevant. Okay. Let's go ahead and get a match going here. Diva, health increase, self-destruct. Blah, blah, that's all nothing. Not excited about them giving anti-heal to every DPS character. That's kind of stupid. Junker Queen, that's all irrelevant. Giving Malga more health, well, that was fucking stupid. Excuse my language. Orisa, more armor, dumb. Okay, that's just them across the board. Okay, sure. Alrighty.
Duel!
Okay. Hello, Jay. What have you missed? Not too terribly much. We watched some fun rogue decks, but we're getting to the point where it's all meta. We are going to go for the Coach King here. Draw an effect Veiler. You hate to see it. Crackdown. We're just revealing every card. Oh, double Veiler. Double Veiler Crackdown. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have 7 cards in our hand after making Coach King Giant Trainer. Excellent job, Konami. It's just like, nope, not interested. Understandable. Have a good format.
Duel!
That's the idea, Dr. Dinosaurio. I've been like extra busy at work lately, so I'm feeling particularly overloaded lately, so I just kind of need some more me time. So that's why, part of the reason I'm running single limb for a couple weeks to let me run the tournament and have it be a more reasonable length of time. Right, gonna go for the Cypher here into the Cypher Blade. Really has no other play, but we're gonna have a lot of back row probably. 1, 2, 3, pass the turn. Where's the tier list update? I mean, probably soon. If I had to guess, it's probably probably Jade wants more comments or something, I'd have to guess. Not gonna lie, I'd rather Tachyon than Maya's. I disagree. I think the current metagame with Mayakashi, or if you were to remove, so Tachyon transmigration 2, we're gonna oh my god, we're negating everything. We don't even get to float. What a good what a good card. What a fun and engaging card that leads to back and forth gameplay. How come it didn't float? So the neat thing about Tachyon transmigration is that it negates everything in the chain. Everything. Well, of your opponents, including the Leela, which was activating. You know, hopefully when Konami does inevitably hit this deck fairly hard, fairly soon, I just want like an apology. I want apologems. I want Konami to go out there and be like, we're sorry. Here's 500 gems. We're sorry. Anyways. Did I open the anniversary box? A little bit. I pulled one of the alt arts for one of each alt art for the live twins so far. I swear this dude has some type of cheats. What do you mean? Who has cheats? We'll get the concession scoop. Top decking every possible card. Nah, so here's the reality of the situation. The skill is just ridiculous. You get a free +1 by having any of your Tachyon monsters in hand, which lets you make a monster regardless, and then you just play back row and hand traps. That's it. Like nothing. You don't have to play anything that's subpar or suboptimal. Everything just works together as a cohesive. Draws 2 Valor against twins. What exactly? How do you think they're cheating exactly, Stone Cold? Do you think they're like modifying their deck somehow? Like, what in there? There wasn't any questionable like snipes or anything. They literally just drew a ton of cards, which the deck does. I don't even see how it's lucky. He had like 8 cards in a 20 card deck. What do you want? You saw almost half your deck. Like if you see half your deck, there's just a pretty good chance that you're gonna draw your good. You're just kind of memeing. Okay. So I'm getting one guide here is what you're telling me. Got it. Got it. We've got one spicy matchup left. I'm frustrated because every game against Tachyon this tournament, I went second. I mean, here's the thing. Half the time you go first against Tachyon also doesn't matter because they can just break your board. But I get it. It's a very frustrating meta to be playing in. Have a question. What if the twin player discarded that IDP with Droplet? Wouldn't that stop the counter trap since their opponent can't react to Droplet with it? Technically, yes. All right, triple back row. We got Red Eyes versus Infinitrack. Hello, Carrot. Doing well. Thank you for asking. The meta before this one was so amazing too. Yeah, I agree. I will say though, a lot of people are not used to using Droplet. You know? Well, some people are, but in the context of Duel Links, a lot of people aren't. So you're not necessarily thinking about... So discarding the trap would have been the correct choice in that situation. But you're thinking about getting the free value off of... getting rid of your Leela, because you get rid of the Leela, gets it off the field so that the kiss a kill will trigger to get you another Leela. That's what you're going for. But I do agree, Chemico. I was very fond of the previous meta. Where's the top 16? It's single elimination. You're not going to get a top 16. I can tell you what it is. Unfortunately, it's the Meta Weekly. Easy doesn't do that. In the top 16, we have Live Twin, Tachyon, Tachyon 1. We have Tachyon versus Tachyon, Tachyon 1. We have Tachyon versus Shira, Tachyon 1. We have this matchup, Red Eyes versus Infinitrack. We have Tachyon versus Tachyon, Tachyon 1. We have Blue Eyes versus Tachyon, Tachyon 1. We have Tachyon versus Tachyon, Tachyon 1. And we have Tachyon versus Shira, Tachyon 1. Diversity. Yes, Tachyon is in fact winning. Spoilers. Activating Forbidden Chalice. We're going to negate the Slash Dragon, attempting to negate here. Pop everything. It has all got to go. We have Red Eyes versus Earth Machine and Tachyon 1. True. Alrighty, game number 1 going to Infinitrack. The other thing you can do is play on the ladder against potatoes. Obviously, tournaments are going to be a little bit different because you typically play against a higher caliber of player. On the ladder, you are much more likely to face off against lovely, lovely potatoes. What if I am the potato? Hey, man, potatoes potatoes are important. They honestly, unironically, do a lot for this community.
Duel.
You can join a tournament as a potato and still win. I mean, you can say those words and maybe it's true. It's technically possible. I don't know if you should count on that actually happening. All right, 1 back row, 1 interruption. Well, technically 2 if we have a targeting effect. Technically 1-ish. Well, we can also protect the Red Eyes Fang, which Okay, this is actually a bit better than it looks, specifically against this deck. Kaiju win. You think we're playing Kaiju in our Infinitrack deck? Attempt to flip. Negate. Callus. Negate. Well, that solved that problem. Our opponent will get a search of a Red Eyes Black Dragon here, but we are free to make our plays uninterrupted. Norrentino, I need you to tell us what happened to user 62188. We thought a very long time about the fact that we have Infinitrack Harvester. Dog, it ain't that hard. We're going to be able to full combo from here. Let's see. Dark Tuner, you need to check in. You have 2 minutes. Dark Tuner, check in. 2 minutes. Did I reach D level max? No, not yet. I wanted to do it on stream. We are still on our 21 game win streak. Norrentino, you didn't answer me. What happened to user 61288 or whatever? We're going to be able to modulate our levels here. Go to a 9. This will make the Earth Slicer. We can go for lethal damage. It's Shiranui, Shiki. 24 card Shiranui. Is that Boda? Yes. Goodbye to a general chat legend. Where are the... Oh, whoops. Where are the names? There we go. Sorry about that. All right. Unfortunately... Oh, wait, hold. Is he back? Message from user 62188. Hi, Grand. I reset my password and email. Sorry. for all what happened in the server Prage emoji. Is it actually him, though? Or is it the scammer? I think you're still the porn spammer. Gonna need proof to not perma-ban you. Not gonna lie, you said exactly what a scammer would say in this situation. Alrighty, let us find another match. Do 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 do. So the top 8 might be exactly 7 Tachyon and 1 Infinitrack. True, the hero that we need. It's all up to you. He's the main character. True. Oh, user 62188 is talking. What's he saying now? Okay, well, that is certainly a fair triple set back row. We have a negate, a float. We're waiting for the match to start. I just wanted to have something on the screen. Shiranui doesn't counter Tachyon. Shiranui doesn't just get all Shiranui does is not get completely blown out instantly. It's like one of the decks that can actually kind of play the game. By no means should anyone think that Shiranui is a counter. Harry, if you were to nerf Tachyon, do you think we can put Migration to limit 1 and Nebula to limit 3? No, you need a ban transmigration, not limit 1. What do you think's gonna happen? Are they gonna be like, I shouldn't play the counter trap that I can play from my hand? Nah, dog. We're gonna transmigration into the transmigration. What they need to do is just ban transmigration. I am tempted for my next Grand Prix to do a tournament that is... Bro, Dog, ain't no. Come on. I'm tempted to do a tournament that is literally one change tournament. Transmigration banned, and that's it. I'm curious what happens in that scenario. You're just playing 8-axis at that point? Yeah, but does that make for a better meta? It would be full of Shiras. Is that a problem, though? Isn't it easier to counter Shira? Right solution is to ban Samsara? No. Tachyon can just do the FTK route. That's true. But I don't think that's something to be worried about. Also, how is Laura Benz? Nico, why would you ask me that question? All right, 2 back row. Oh, you're asking Yami Kisara. Got it. My bad. I'm sorry. But yeah, I don't know. Like, if you remove Tachyon's counter trap super threat, does the deck still exist? Does the deck exist in a healthy space? And how is the meta? Yes, a ton of people are probably just going to play Shiranui. But again, is that a problem of Shiranui being too strong? Or is it a problem of a lot of people like the deck and have it? Is Shiranui able to be countered in a much more meaningful way than Tachyon, which means that it's fine? Is the no damage part of the trap truly quote unquote toxic though? It's basically like complaining about your opponent being able to activate Rainbow Life. Like, I don't know if that's real. Like, really? Is that what we're worried about? Duel. It's like, here's the thing. Like I said, I've been playing Shiranui. I think in my like 20 plus games that I have on, or closer to 30 games on the ladder right now, I think I've activated the trap a grand total of like twice. Like, I kind of find it irrelevant. I mean, I understand it's good. I was fighting against idiots, though. I mean, hey. Like, is it more effective against good players? Like what? And I'm the opposite, Reseline. I'm grabbing Ghost Me's Girl a lot of the time. I love that card. Activate Domination here, grabbing Transmigration. We have now rendered one of those back rows irrelevant. Well, but our opponent has the Transmigration as well, so... Have we actually? Snake Eyes in next box, obviously, yes. Puzzles, I don't think that would be enough. I think Tachyon is still borderline tier 0 in that situation. Like, you're acting like every duel you're sending an opponent's monster and it's the second activation of the skill that wins it for you. Nah, dog. They win off the first activation and the first search. It's literally the same problem as Salamangreat. Duel Links does not support counter traps very well. It especially does not allow for searchable counter traps. We've already had this lesson taught to us, but for whatever reason, Konami forgot it. I think it's more than just part of the problem, but sure. Whenever I play the deck and I'm able to activate the skill, my opponent can't respond to the fact that I'm going to immediately go into Tachyon Dragon and be able to negate. And that's it. They're done. So they needed to stop me from even going into a Link or an Xyz summon in the first place. Going for the Dingirsu here. Get activating. Konami didn't learn from Roar. Exactly. Roar was fine. Shui, I respect your opinion, but that is an awful take. Roar was fine. You could interact with it. No, you couldn't, because if I attempt to interact with it, you just negate my interaction. Oh, my opponent has 3 back row. I'm gonna blind MST and hope I hit the Roar. Whoops! Hit the Salamangreat circle. Guess I die. Alrighty, rank up here. Rimawak, thank you for the follow. Appreciate you. Well, hello there. Get negating. Return the Dingirsu. Attack 1. Attack 2. Attack 3. And Anova will take it. Well done. I just came back to this game after years, maybe a day and a half ago. Most of the games feel like a coin flip decides who wins. I place one card in defense. Well, so miss to take. Do you have an updated deck is the question. Because the way you explain that makes me, it's the equivalent of like, hey guys, haven't played Yu-Gi-Oh! Since GOAT format, going to locals for my first time. How do you think I'm gonna do? And it's like, oh, sweet summer child. Oh no. So, so there's a couple things. I don't know what you're playing up against. And I don't know what deck you're playing. Yes, the game is definitely faster. It is more powerful, or more, there is the ability to put more oomph onto the board. But if you know what you're doing and are playing a good deck, you can absolutely hold your own in this meta. As Rezaline has said, I would really want to know what you're playing and whether or not you're playing it like well.
Duel!
Why is the Cringe Lord back? Jesus Christ. What did I deserve to have some fucking little shit stain of a kid harassing me like this? Like, dude, move the fuck on. You're gonna post a fucking Lord of the Rings online? Homie, what the fuck is your problem? Anyways. Do you think Roar would have been more acceptable if it had been linked to a skill? No, I do not think counter traps are good for the game. Counter traps remove interaction. What has Duel Links been for the vast majority of its life? Back and forth interactions between players. You activate an effect, I book a Moon a monster to stop your play, you do this against my back row, you summon this thing, I, activate another back row. It's back and forth interaction until somebody wins. Counter traps remove that. Counter traps just say, no, I don't want any more interaction. You don't get to do anything. You don't get to activate something in response to maybe make this a bit of a back and forth. That's it. That's the end of it. And I don't think, for this game specifically, I don't think it is good. I don't think it is healthy. No, it's not a rant stream. We're just talking. That solemn card in RDA played because it had, well, it also was typically like way easier to play around or against because it was the only, it was like the only thing you could play against, right? It's like it could only activate if it was the only face down card. You had to, there was a lot more to it, I guess. I don't know. And also that was not game 3. That was only game 1. What about cards like Super Poly that say cannot be responded to? Well, okay, I'm never going to defend a card like Super Poly. I will say Super Poly has so far been mostly fine just because they've been smart about not giving the good Super Poly targets. If and when we gain access to more generic Super Poly targets, then I think it's going to be a big problem. Like, unironically, if they bring Starving Venom, I think Super Poly needs to be banned. Did Josh actually reach D-level max? We're being told that that's from his Discord, so yes. How do you ban a bundle card? Well, they're not gonna do it, Wandering. They'll just have to be very careful about making it so Super Poly can't be played in very many decks somehow. I don't know. Rand ran out of rant credits when he ranted about the 4 months of no rush box. I wasn't really ranting about the lack of box. I was ranting about the lack of people entering the tournament. I don't care if the meta is stale. I just want people to enter the tournaments and have fun. The thing that ruins things more than anything for me is to have a tournament where there's basically nobody playing. It's why the post Decade leaving but pre-entry for subs, when you still had to do tickets for the Meta Weekly, and the Meta Weekly would have like 20 people entering. It just like each and every Meta Weekly, I was just showing up with like, well, hopefully we have enough people for a tournament. See, now at the very least, you know, the tournaments are getting like 60 people, and I can work with that. That's a respectable number of people. But when you're getting a tournament of like 20 people, I know that there are organizers out there for whom 20 people would be a godsend, and I hate that I'm gonna basically saying this, but once you've tasted super big, competitive, like really fun, dynamic tournaments, doing anything else just kind of isn't the same. You know what I'm talking about? Well, I mean, it's hard to explain. I just want big, fun tournaments that people enjoy. Popping the face down outrigger extension. We've got one back row. And now that we do, DCM 2520. I'm guessing this is a new hacker account. Ooh, yeah. Maybe not. Created in January 19th. They have turbo. I mean, the fact that they just followed doesn't mean anything. But we sus. Yep, unfortunately. It's just a matter of seeing who wins here. Good try, Ensemble. Alrighty, top cut time. We go to the top four. Go ahead and get that started. Anova, Dipsilon, Shay, and Kaitos. Anova, Dipsilon, Shay, Kaitos. Top four has begun. What decks are in top four? Yeah, about that. You might as well flip a coin. True. I mean, we don't know that that's going to be the case, Fan Luna. We may host another one and have it just be an absolute cringe fest. Are Thunder Dragons in top 4? Peter, I have great news for you. The entirety of top 4 is Thunder Dragons. Let's go! Well, Dipsilon has managed to brick, which is pretty impressive. Why did he set 2 gold sarks and an allure? A good question. He didn't want to blind allure, and they're not actually gold sarks. It's 100 thunders and a cosmic cyclone to trigger his level duplication. Juninho, yes. It was Shiranui. Or Salad. One of the two. Heck pings. Okay. Okay. On the one hand, I'm incredibly sad, but on the other hand, that means that he did the event, which is kind of based. Which one of you did the devastation react? Nah, for real though. I'm so incredibly happy. One of us, Josh. We accept you. One of us. It doesn't matter what kind of event it was. It's the fact that he was willing to do it. I swear to God, these 13-year-olds need to just chill. Sorry about that, guys. Like, homie, seriously, find somebody else. Move on. All right, we go to game number 2. Hello, Pheromone.
Duel.
Yeah, unfortunately, even if it doesn't come down to the power of the counter trap, any tennies left. Hello, Paris. The ability for people to reliably get to their power 3 back row, such as Crackdown, IDP, Errors of the Overroot, with Coach King Giant Trainer, means that the power of the deck is diversified. It's not just in the power of counter trap that negates, it's drawing deep drawing into your deck. So you're going to be able to search via your skill, thinning your deck. You're going to go into the Coach King, thinning your deck. By the time that you're done, you can be almost halfway through your deck. Ranked referee, they're just joining with they're joining with alts and then doing dumb stuff in the Discord. They're doing stuff like posting like so you know how big platforms have been hit by like data breaches in the past? It's like, congratulations, you've got my password from 2009, my email address. I was linked to Twitter back then. Congratulations. Like, move on, dude. Why don't you go do, like, find like a big streamer to go do this too. Find anyone. Why me, homie? Anyways. There's the Coach King. We're gonna draw one. Oh, that looks like a pretty good card. Draw two. Come on! Dog, ain't no way! What got Veilered? Galactic Spiral Dragon. All right, so, wow, we don't even try. I give up. And that is the state of Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links. Excellent balancing job, Konami. Alrighty, let us head over to the other side of the bracket where you guys may be delighted to discover we have another Tachyon mirror match. Hopefully we can have some excellent back and forth just like that one. That is from a public data breach 12 years ago or whatever. We are Tachyon's greatest defender. Grabbing a copy of Transmigration here. Okay, hold. We don't actually have the broken combo. Going for Tachyon Dragon here. Set 2, one of which is likely the count. No, hold. Book of Moon, flipping it down. Mind Control, get yoinking. Rank it up into a Cypher Blade. Ah, the complexities of the mirror match. We have to think about things like Mind Control, take Monster. We're going to activate to grab ourselves Transmigration, Nebula Dragon to the field. Into a copy of Tachyon ourselves. Safer, we're going to attack in. Can't flip up that. We could have flipped up that back row if it was anything, but unfortunately, we've got a counter trap from hand. Very interactive. Game 1.
Duel!
All righty. Kaito's at the bottom, Shay at the top. Let us go again. Yeah, unfortunately, Shiranui actually lost pretty early in today's tournament. The only spice that made it any further than top 16 was one Infinitrack player in the top 8. But they unfortunately got bodied. We're going to draw 1, Book of Moon. Draw 2, Parsect. Draw 3, Transmigration. Probably didn't want to draw that, but still. I would just like to point out that it is turn 1. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cards in hand after making a 3 material Xyz monster. Balanced. We're gonna go for Cypher into Cypher Blade for the float. Set 2, pass of the turn. Book of Moon gets flipping. Brings out a Parsect. We're gonna flip it face up, activating our skill to get a copy of Transmigration. Nebula plus Parsect to the field. Go into a Tachyon Dragon of our own. We are gonna go for the Book of Moon here. We actually let it go through. Mischief of the Gnomes. Cypher Blade to pop. We're gonna attack in. Book of Moon get flipping. Transmigration to negate, but we don't got anything. Well, okay. And game 3. How many Tachyons? Yes.
Duel!
Do you think they should nerf Tachyon? I don't think they should have released it in its state at all. If you ask my honest opinion, it is a lack of... Okay. If Konami... There are 2 possibilities. Konami didn't play test for this, and it's just a big whoopsie, our bad. Or they intended for this, and in which case, what is wrong with you? Again, I don't think any deck in the game should be going plus freaking 8 on the first turn as a normal, easy to perform play. Imagine any other deck in the game doing this, drawing half of your deck. That's a +4. Yeah, and Pot of Desires is a minus 9. So shut up, Paris. Konami needs money for Solid Vision. True. I don't know. I don't understand the logic behind it. You go from a healthy, vibrant meta that had the player base growing again for like the first time in a long time, and you're like, finally, people are paying attention to the game again. Everything is great. People are having a great time. You know what we should do? Release one of the least interactive and interesting mirrors this game has ever seen. Bold choice. Anyways, going into a Cypher Blade here. We're going to attack in. Doesn't even activate the pop. Cypher Dragon will float back to the field. We do have access to our counter trap again. We're going to go Book of Moon into Transmigration, but we have not yet normal summon, so we're going to be able to go Schwarzschild into another Schwarzschild into a Ding Girsu, get Sending, and a third copy of Schwarzschild, and we're going to get the concession scoop as we put Lethal on the board because we can send out rank 8s without any effort. Very good. They have only gone +3. JF, you do understand how the skill works, right? I forgot how good this mirror is. Is this like, are we going for like the edge, like the counterculture, like I like the things that other people don't. Unfortunately, no, Shiranui are not best deck. They are a good deck and one of the few decks that can actually attempt to play the game, but they are not on the same level. Unlucky. What happened to Mayakashi? Unfortunately, when your plays can get counter trapped from the hand, you don't get to play the game. Unlucky. Everywhere I go, I see his face. We are in the grand finals. There will be no the KC top 100 predictions. Realistically speaking, probably like 40 to 50 Tachyon, like 20 Shiranui, and then the rest of them just random pet decks. No Quantum Dragon. Yeah, it is hilarious. So they release these other skills with the box as well. And you're like, you look at it and it's like neat in theory, like, ooh, this like captures a moment from the anime, right? Like, ooh, this would be cool. And then you're like, it would be cool, but what if instead counter trap from the hand? Damn, unlucky. Anyways, I put 14,000 damage on the board. Response. Ding Girsu gets Sending, and wow. The Photon skill is broken. You can't convince me it isn't just that the deck is whatever. Well, what? Yeah, it pluses you. Small problem. You plus into nothing. Like, what are you doing with that plus? Also, I will say, The secret downside to Photon is that a lot of your stuff actually requires you to like discard. So those pluses aren't actually as good as it turns out to be. Like, you know, like the pop off of Soul Flare Dragon requires a discard. Okay, you get a +2, now it's a -1. Like, you want to activate Galaxy Soldier for the second time, you're going neg. T can make like 3 interruptions turn 1. What do you mean T? Are we talking about Tachyon? Or are you trying to say that Photon is secretly broken? Photon? Well, why don't you show us, Paris? Show us how broken Photon is. I would love for people to have like randomly just not been playing the deck right. Nah, stop showing Tenyi. Come on, Paris, show us Galaxy. Broken. Okay, so we got a Crackdown, an Effect Veiler, and a Spiral. I do also like it bears repeating. All the new skills like limit your ability to special summon certain monsters. Tachyon, for some reason, just gets to use IDP. Can Shiranui use IDP? No. Can Shadal use IDP? No, sorry. But this deck, for whatever reason, can. Anyways. Sorry, guys. I don't mean to rant. Don't worry, just like another 6 weeks of this. Effect Veiler, negate. We're going to be forced to set 2 and pass the turn. Harris, I'm going to be honest, I can't tell if you're joking or not. I was gonna say, I would be very disappointed if you actually believed that. As a caster, trying to come up with an exciting way to point out, oh, the opponent just blew out his other, player 1 blew out player 2 on turn 3 because the skill is broken. You can only say it so many times before you're just like, just watch, guys. Good luck, gamer. Is anybody playing Stygian Dirge? It literally does nothing. What's just one more week, Hans? Vildrea, thank you so much for the follow. Also, excuse me, Sean, thank you for the raid. Sorry I missed that. I was dealing with a hacker earlier. Hackermans. Missed Take, thank you for the follow as well. Gonna go for a Cypher Blade here. Cypher Blade get popping. Didn't he start with 2 cards in hand? Well, that's a neat part of the skill. JF, it just randomly lets you go like +2 every turn. Alrighty, back to a Nova. Do we have a chance to come back here? I'm 100% sure that Konami won't hit Tachyon hard and it'll still be tier 0. I mean, I would be shocked if they were if they did that. You're already seeing a noticeable decrease in player activity ever since this. I would say that like the amount of people that have been playing was on a pretty significant increase, and it has both stopped that increase and now put it back down to lower levels, which is insane. That you go through the effort to get people excited about your game again, and then literally take it out behind a shed and then just put it down. Anyways, are less people joining tournaments? Significantly less. One and one. And then you can check numbers on data tracking sites to see significantly less people playing. Is it KC Cup related? No, it's because they took a very fun meta where a bunch of different decks were playable, and all the stuff that they had released, which people were vibing and chilling with and having a good time, and then literally said you have basically 2 playable decks. Good luck. And by 2, we actually mean 1.5. Like, they absolutely killed their momentum. Like, I honestly wish I could talk. Like, you just want to sit down with a Konami developer and be like, why? Why would you do this? But anyways, I don't even think it's money. The tier 0 deck is incredibly cheap. Yeah, that's cool. But like, what? Okay, do I want to go pull for more alt art live twins when I know that the deck is literally trash because I activate the live twins effect? Oh, I got counter trapped from hand. And I'm sorry for ranting, guys. This is just, of all the things that I personally dislike, what the number one thing has got to be non-wide metas. I hate tier 0 formats with a passion, with an absolute passion. If you allow a tier 0 format to happen as a developer, you have failed, in my opinion. You have absolutely failed. You have a game with, what is it? Almost 14,000 cards now. And it's like, congratulations, you can play one deck. Tier 0 Salad was not awesome. And Kentura, you're banned. Count created 1 minute ago. Congratulations. When a deck is released 1 week before KC, it has never hit that KC Cup. Tachyon will get a love tap, but it won't get fixed until after the April KC Cup. Then, honestly speaking, I believe you're going to see a lot of damage done to the game. Like, and I mean a lot. If that was true. You are going to see a significant decrease in daily active users. Effect Veiler, negate. Yeah, I mean there is historical data to show that some decks will get hit very quickly. Book of Moon to negate. Transmigration. Do we have another relevant back row? We do not. Turn to lethal. Yep. Congratulations, Anova. Alrighty. Well, not a lot to be said. Just hopefully our cringe lord hacker stops. I guess I'll just leave it at that. Like, seriously, go the fuck away, dude. I did not miss the Herald play. I don't know, to prove that they're like a really skilled 13-year-old that can find public data breach information. Like, dude, seriously, dude, just go away. What is your problem? Anyways, guys, I don't have much more to say. I'm kind of disappointed. But we come to the end of another Duel Links Meta Weekly. Number 317, where, sure enough, Tachyons are going to be a really good deck. KC Cup, Tachyons are probably going to win it and be the most played deck and have the most top spots. Will we see any spice? Maybe, probably not, though. I don't know, man. This is just cringe. I want to be excited, but it's hard to be. Hopefully Konami fixes this sooner rather than later. Let's go ahead and find somebody to raid. What the heck is Acetone doing online? Well, I never get to do this, so I get to do this now. We're raiding Acetone. Everyone, ask him to play, ask him if Tachyon Dragon is in Honkai Star Rail. Ask him if he'll build and play Tachyon on Master Duel. Later, guys. Ladder stream tomorrow, probably. And Grand Prix on Wednesday. Later, guys.